moon.
Hi, I'm Matthijs. I'm the captain from the Dutch team, the Netherlands.
My name is Ollie and I am the captain for Team England.
My name is Jose and I'm captain for Team Wales.
I'm Gabriel. I'm captain for Team 1 Sweden.
Okay, so my name is Klaus Mikkel Thun and I'm team captain for Norway.
Hi, my name is Anders and I'm captain of Denmark Team 1.
My name is Izzy and I'm the captain of Team USA 2, aka the A team.
I'm Riccardo Dossena and I captain the team from Italy.
My name's Luke Cook. I'm the captain of Team USA 1. I'm from Buffalo, New York.
So my name is Patrick Larsches. I represent the team of Sweden 3, or as we call ourselves, SWEB 8.
So Antoine Granet, I'm the French captain.
Okay, our team consists of Alex, Bart and Sean. And honestly, we just throw out who wants to go, and the first people who said yes, they were in the team. Yeah.
So we have Lila, we have Jeff Porritt, and we have Nav. Lila's just an outlandish list liar. She does really well in events. Jeff and Nav are both really solid players and do quite a lot for the community as well. So it's nice to have them, and they've got a good range of play.
So in my team is Gawain, is playing Separatist, CIS. Is also Andy, which is playing Rebel, and we are missing one player.
Who else is in my team? Well, one guy's name is Victor. Another guy's name is Oscar, and the third guy was supposed to be Elias Andersson, but he got some health issues, so he had to step off. And now we have a new kid that's Alexander.
Okay, so in Norway we have quite a small community, so it was more who could afford to travel here. So we tried to manage two teams, but we only were able to manage one.
I have three guys from my local club. So when we did the team up in Denmark, we sort of divided it between the three major cities in Denmark. So I'm from Copenhagen, so I got the three guys from Copenhagen, which is Marius and Kim, and another guy called Anders.
We have Brian Baer from Indianapolis, Tyler Carnes, also from Indianapolis, and Evan Paul, who is from Seattle, much like me. We ended up choosing our team by organizing. We originally had myself captaining a team of 3 Indianapolis players. We had one of them unfortunately had to drop, and I needed a good Republic player, so I immediately thought about talking to my good friend Evan Paul.
So with me is Roberto Savino, which is playing Empire, and Lorenzo Milella is playing Rebels, and Tommaso Cadamuro is playing Separatists. And we had to choose based on the regional community, and based on the regional community, 2 of the 3 players were in from the start, and they are good players. They reached the second day in the Italian what is called Busiku. Yeah. And we had to choose the last player last minute, but he is a good player.
So our team is kind of a random group that kind of came together. Endless kind of sent out the fields to see who wanted to do the event, and then we kind of formed teams from there. I knew Austin pretty well from events, and we play online together. Austin Miller, that is. He's our Rebel player. Tyler, I actually met this weekend. We had a last second change of team. So he did the favor of coming aboard. He's our clone player. And then Lucas, Technophobia, he's been over in Germany spying for us.
He's been the deep agent.
Yes, he's our double agent, and he's playing Shadow Collective for us.
Well, we're the third team, so we're the troll team as we call ourselves. We're kind of the random opponents that are left. But in our team we have Robert, who plays the Rebels. We have Jonas, who plays Empire, and we have Axel, our youngest player, youngest in the actual Swedish troops. But he's really good. But don't tell him. But he represents the Anakin Padme list, so the Gar.
It was hard, but not for the level or for we are like no other candidate. So they are fun, but it's not I think the best team we can have. But it's really cool to be here, and we were really happy to come here. So we are with Victor, with a fan of me. We are in the same town, and two guys, Max and Nico, we are in the south of France.
Yeah, sadly I'm not going to Worlds myself, but one of our team members, Bart, is going, and he is trying a little bit out to see what he's going to play. So he's doubting on a few lists, so he's trying one of his lists. Yeah, definitely.
It's highly likely, considering I'm in the high hundreds of the games with this list. I would imagine so.
Yeah, personally, yeah, for sure I will not play Worlds because it's like no chance. I'm not that good player, but yeah, I play the list that I would like to play.
If I would have gone to Worlds, I definitely wouldn't have brought what I brought here, because I was forced to playing Rebels, and if I had a choice to play something else, I would have.
No, but two of my players are going to Worlds, and they bring the same lists.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to Worlds, but one of my teammates is, and he is actually probably playing the same list that he is going to Worlds with.
Yeah, I'm planning to go. I'm planning to use Republic with Yoda, probably, because it's what I've been playing for the last 6 months. So that's what I'm bringing today, and that's what I'm planning to bring to Worlds.
Probably not, just because the meta is going to change with Inquisitors coming out, and
actually saying no, I don't want my secrets. I'm not giving my secrets away.
Whether I'm playing them myself or my list changes for them, we'll see what happens. But yeah,
I'm not planning to go to Worlds. It's a too far, to be honest.
At this time, I don't know if I will go to World. So. And I don't know if I will play Ewok because I love this list, but I don't know. We'll see.
So it was not that difficult for us to choose who plays which faction, because we all have our preference of playing armies. So we just got together, okay, who likes to play which army, and it sort of fell in the right way. Everybody could play the army they wanted to play, so that was easy. Yeah.
No, not at all. I think we had one player who was umming and ahhing between two factions, but for three of us it was really solid.
It wasn't so hard to decide because we are like having each one used to play a different list, a different faction, so it was like kind of going straight onto this faction, that faction, and that faction.
No, it wasn't. But what was hard was to actually divide all the three teams, because the best players didn't necessarily want to play together because people wanted to play with the people they knew and so on. So next year we're going to be much more strict about that and have a system so we can, Yeah. This whole year is actually just a big setup for next year. We're planning to, take a lot of punches and do. Glorious comeback next year.
No. Most players in Norway just play one faction, so it was more like I want to play my faction, and it just worked out that way.
No, actually not, because it's our main faction, so we normally play, so it's happily did the exact matchup, so yeah.
It was not, because we went into the planning phase early to figure out which factions we were strong at and which ones we wanted to play, and when we built out our team.
Not really. Each player is playing his main faction, so except for the fourth player, which is playing his second faction, but it was kind of easy. Also, the lists are what they've been playing recently, so no problem there.
It was actually pretty easy. We kind of all play generally the lists that we're playing currently, so we just slotted well together.
Well, no, it was kind of open. Either, well, we play what we would prefer, and everyone plays kind of random. And I think it's an advantage that I play CIS, because no one plays CIS in Sweden, or at least very few. So it was easy for me, at least.
Not really. I wanted to play Ewoks, so it was locked. And it's on the bad faction, it's Rebel, so no one wants to play Rebel, so it's okay. And another guy only play Separatist, so he will play Separatist, and we had the choice. Then it was Shadow Collective or Empire, so we choose the Shadow Collective and the GAR.
Ooh, the team to beat. Oh yeah, we are. Our first matchup is going to be against Team USA 1, and I think that's already a really tough cookie. So yeah, that's probably the one of the toughest matchups. I'm afraid. Yeah.
France, solely because they come here with a sheer hatred of Andy, and we are part of the same group.
Well, I think probably England is one of the teams to beat. United States for sure, they are sending very good players, but I will be quite happy to beat England team.
Oh, well, I'm a bit afraid of France. They only have one team, right? France won. Yeah, USA, I don't remember if it was team 1 or 2. England and Germany.
The team to beat, probably USA 1 or some of the English teams.
I'm not quite sure, but it could be interesting playing the England or the USA teams. But otherwise, I'm not that sure how good the teams are.
There isn't.
I will point out the fact that USA has a team captain that's quite strong. I don't know which team is it. Yeah.
Maybe the forever champ.
And since the captain match is really, really important this year, I think having a strong captain gives you a strong advantage. So I would say that, and yeah. So I would say that team, any team from the USA, probably England. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Germany, if you want to say. Someone from Europe, EU.
Oh man, there's a lot of good teams out here. Strong teams from all over the world. I don't know. I hear there's a lot of what's the word for it? Payback coming our way from the UK. They want to get us back, so we'll see if we match up with them. That should be interesting. Yeah.
Well, I think the best team is England 1, I guess, because they have the lowest ELO rating. But I think the most fun team, I would say, is the Danish, because it's the second time we're actually competing against them. And the cool thing is, like, either we say it's like, oh, it's the North, it's the Scandinavians, we have to win. But then we had a match against each others, and everything was pulled away. And it's like, no, we have to take everything. So Danish and Swedish is kind of, we love each other, but we love-hate relationship.
I think the best team seems to be the USA one, but it's my first international tournament and I don't know the community, so I don't really know the people. It's only like they have the world champ, so.
Okay, yeah, so like I said, we are starting out against Team USA 1, so I believe Chris Cook is the captain of Team 1, so I'm really looking forward to play against him, see how he plays, so it's going to be really cool to play against high-level players, so I'm very excited, yeah.
I don't think so, I just want to play everybody. I don't think there's anybody that I'm particularly... Did you stop that? For those of you at home, a large ginger man has just sat behind the counter and is staring at me very intensely.
I would like to play with anyone, no avoiding any other. We are here to have fun, meet players that we will not face probably anymore. So having fun and rolling dice.
I mean, I would like to play Wales, not because they're casual, I don't know about that, but they seem really nice and friendly. And Was it
Is
also?
there any team you'd like to avoid?
I want to play US because I want to, play some of those famous podcasters just for funsies, but probably avoid US.
No, not that I can recall or something. I'm not too familiar with all the names from the Worlds.
The Swedes, of course. And they also have 3 teams just like Denmark, so yeah.
I don't think there's anyone I'd like to avoid playing. I do feel there's players I love to play against Lila.
I don't want to avoid strong players. I wish to play with them. I want to play with the strongest players if possible. We'll see if we can manage to end in the top half. I don't have high hopes, honestly, but I wish to play with the strongest player.
Yeah, there's definitely a few players. I'm the captain, so naturally, I just get paired up automatically. But Johannes is the German captain. I played him at Worlds. It'd be good to get a rematch with him, as well as Ali. Just getting good games in. I'm excited.
Well, Ollie, and I played him, and I would like to avoid it, but otherwise, I think it would be nice to play Lila, actually. That would be fun. She seems very nice and fun game to play against.
No, I didn't. I wasn't on World, so no, I know basically no one here. Yeah, I wanted to play against the other big captain to see the level and see what will happen.
Yeah, so for pairing, we mostly talked about who thinks which kind of lists are they good at and which ones they are afraid of, and I'm just going to try to pair them like that. And we have one list that is sort of a little bit neutral, so that's one I can put out there for the other team to play against. So that's a little bit our strategy. Yeah.
List. I think list comes into it more than players. As there's not really, a lot of the players here I don't know. I haven't met before, and so how am I going to know their weaknesses and their strengths? So we'll be basing it solely on lists.
We will be probably pairing the armies, try to pair the list to see what is easier. But anyway, we can find any.
Definitely the list. Yeah.
It will be the lists.
I mean, as the captain, I get to play the captains, and I see some pretty good names there, so I'll take on any captain.
I am planning on pairing list against list because all of our players are very well skilled. Several of them, 3 of us are in the top 50 ELO of the world, so, and then we've got Evan, but
At least.
No, strictly lists. I don't think about the players too much. I feel confident in our abilities, and I don't want to underestimate anyone, so I'm just strictly looking at lists for sure.
It's a good question. Our plan is almost always like, if we have a bit, it's complicated though, is that we prefer to be red, because then we don't have to present ourselves first. And then we can actually either use our hardest lists to actually, devastate them or counter them. So we play more against lists, I would say. But then we have an open discussion also, which list do we have to sacrifice? So not everyone has a single one has all these losing games, because it's a fun thing for us also. So feel out.
It's list, yeah, but there is no real pairing because it's like we gave one guy, he takes one list and then you take the other, and it's not really a real pairing like if you have a 5 or 6 member, so it's okay, it's fast and it's okay.
Cockles, come here. Hello, man.
Seriously.
That's no move.